Was 1948 a fulfillment of Bible prophecy? No. Christians will assert that one of the strongest proof that the Jews are God's chosen people is that God brought them back into their homeland in 1948. But was that the Lord's doing? You see, God repeatedly warned the children of Israel in the Old Testament that if they forsook God and worshiped false gods, that he would disperse them into all nations as a form of punishment. Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 27 says, "And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you." He also placed strict conditions upon them if they wanted to return. The Bible says in Leviticus 26 and verses 40 through 42 that if they confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers, if they humble themselves and accepted the punishment of their iniquity, then he would remember his covenant with Jacob and he would remember the land. Basically stating that if they believed on him, they would be allowed to return. Now this happened multiple times throughout biblical history, but the event that broke the branch off the tree was when Jesus Christ came. The Jews not only rejected Jesus Christ, but also had him crucified at the hands of the Romans, thereby displaying their rejection of the God of the Bible. Jesus Christ, having foreknowledge of this, cursed the nation of Israel in Luke chapter 21 and predicted the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple, which eventually took place in 70 AD at the hand of the Roman Emperor Titus, causing the Jews to be dispersed into all nations, fulfilling the curse of Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 27. This curse would follow them into all nations where they were excommunicated from because of their predatory lending practices and their blasphemy of Jesus Christ. But then later, a man by the name of Theodor Herzl constructed the concept of Zionism, asserting that the Jews should leave Europe and settle in their homeland as a solution to the persecution. After World War I and the destruction of the Ottoman Empire, British Foreign Secretary Lord Balfour wrote a declaration to Rothschild describing the necessity of a homeland for the Jews. And of course, after World War II, with the aid of the United Nations, David Ben-Gurion declared the establishment of a Jewish state on May 14, 1948, proving conclusively that the political ideology of Zionism brought back the Jews, not their faith in Jesus Christ.